Greetings to all and welcome to Tahiti Monday. I am Shenanigans, and in this series of This Is How I Do It, I am going over Hearthstone's Curse of Naxxramas. This video will be about Heigan the Unclean in the Plague Quarter.
Heigan sent me a message telling me that he promises not to kill you if you don't play any cards against him.
Heigan has 45 health and for 0 mana deals 3 damage to your leftmost minion. That's right, board position will matter against this boss. He also starts with a Voidcaller already in play, accelerating his demon-based warlock deck at an unfair rate. I've tried many types of decks against Heigan, but only one was somewhat reliable. Get ready for a mirror match. Because Heigan's deck is demon-based, we will need to use some demon cards of our own, specifically Sacrificial Pact. Sacrificial Pact is the first of many removal cards we will need. We also need Soulfire, Corruption, Mortal Coil, Demonfire, Drain Life, Shadow Bolt, Hellfire, and Siphon Soul. We then will only use minions that can either survive Heigan's Eruption hero power or benefit from it. These minions include Void Terror, oh my god! Who animated that? That is horrifying. Oh my god. Gurubashi Berserker and Dread Infernal. The other minion we have is Voidwalker. Voidwalker is used to buff Void Terror, or can be placed to the right of another minion. He can only be played solo if he has a Demonfire to buff him. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Gul'dan versus Heigan the Unclean. You think you're safe here?
Your soul shall be mine!
As is the case of the Plague Quarter, it's more up to the boss's hand than your own concerning how successful you will be. Sometimes Heigan has a hand of all demons, and killing the first Voidcaller might bring a real heavy hitter. Or worse yet, an endless chain of more Voidcallers. Pair that with 1 or 2 of his Demonfires and you've got a recipe for disaster. You will have to try several times to beat this boss, and in most cases, it won't be close. The best kind of hand you could have is one that can kill his Voidcaller immediately. Better still would be a hand of both Corruptions and or Sacrificial Pacts. This is one card I didn't mention in the beginning, Mindpocalypse. It draws each player 2 cards and grants each player an additional mana crystal. I've found that this card is fairly negligible in the margin of success, but it does waste one of his turns and allows you to play your more expensive removal cards faster. All in all, it is helpful, but not by much, as it also means you have to get through 2 more trades before Heigan is top decking. The mid-game is a fast-paced set of 1-for-1 trades. Do your best to kill each minion as it is played. Try to hold off on playing any minions unless you absolutely have to. For emergencies, you can use Abomination. You can also use Voidwalker, but be careful. You must either play him to the right of another minion, or use Demonfire to allow him to survive Heigan's Eruption hero power. If you get behind, use Hellfire to catch up, as seen here. The late game is a top deck versus top deck showdown. If a minion is going to die to Heigan's Eruption hero power on the next turn, deal what damage you can without it dying, and play Void Terror to keep your board going. If you have Power Overwhelming, cast it before you play Void Terror to make the +4/+4 bonus permanent. It's all about the luck of the draw, so play out your turns carefully. And that is how I did it, Heigan the Unclean of the Plague Quarter. I hope this guide has been helpful in showing you the path to victory. Unfortunately, there aren't too many other ways to beat Heigan. Hunter and Frostmage type control decks with large finishers do come close, but you are completely at the mercy of Heigan's draw. The Warlock deck at least has Corruption and Sacrificial Pact to try to keep up. One bad draw on your end, or one lucky draw on Heigan's end, and the game will dismantle entirely. Fortunately, because the swing is so fast, the lost games are fairly quick, allowing you to get multiple attempts in a short amount of time. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more of the Plague Quarter.
I am seething with anger.
Seething.
Man I've ever gotten. Oh my god. Did he just... Oh, double corruption. Double corruption. Oh, Heigan, you done goofed. You done goofed. Oh. Oh man. Pact. Pact the big guy. Soulfire the little guy. And then, what do we get? What do we get? Yes! Oh, so dead, Heigan. You're so dead. Suck it hard.